Okay, I'm gonna start on a new day. This is where I left off. I have this piece in there. It's not tacked or anything yet. I'll get this piece built and then I'll kind of try to put the puzzle together and just see where everything's at. I've been spraying with this rust converter. It's kind of recommended. I spray on all the rust, and what it does is it converts the rust into like a paintable surface, so it won't rust from underneath. So then I could paint it and it won't rust again. All right, so I'll work on that and then we'll come back and I'll show you what I did. I got this piece made. It's just sitting in there. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna just tack this just right in this area here, just so I can get the level of it and get it to where it's supposed to be sitting. So I guess I'll weld it in. Okay, I just tacked it on. So now I can kind of work on getting it totally straight here. Okay, I got this tacked right here. I used this little piece of angle iron to make sure I had it held up against this edge. And I got it right where it should be, supposed to be. I'll just check it with, this is the topper for this top. And I lined it up here and here. So this edge is flush. And then I clamped it here to make sure that this is all straight. And it is. So I'll take this out. I'll weld this in properly solid because it's where it should be. And then I'll have to drill a bunch of holes here and weld this on. All right, we're doing well. I just want to make sure this top of the top hat is flush with the top of this piece here. I think we're close. Okay, I got this welded on here. I'm gonna grind these off. Inside the welds are pretty gross, but The German steel welds so much better than this new steel. The new steel is so soft, it just burns right through so fast. But if you're careful, I put a bunch on there. It's definitely strong and it's definitely not pretty, but I will put that cover on it so you'll never see. I'll just clean this up here. Okay, so back to this corner. This is where we need to start, I believe now. I have everything kind of tacked in, held in with clamps. I'll put some screws in there eventually. But this corner, it's the B pillar. There's the hinge holes. So this goes on like that. So I think what I need to do is I'm going to tune this piece, get it in here so it's right with this measurement, and then it's a multi-layered piece, so these two pieces need to fit in there as well. This is the close-off point. How does it go? Like that. So then I'll have to repair a little bit here and make that work. And then this piece, it goes underneath this, something like that. So all these pieces have to fit in together. I think I'll get this first one tuned up and fit in, and then I'll work on the underside. I'll have to cut this out up here and get that to fit in there. All right, so I'll start. We'll see how this goes. Sorry, it's kind of hard to film all this stuff. It's just tons of fiddling. I have that cut out, so the outside layer, you can see it's kind of in place. I locked it in with one of these clamps. Now I got to figure out how the bottom piece goes in. This is the outside piece, and there's just a bunch of fiddling trying to get it in there. I'm not sure exactly how it sits in there, so I'll show you what I mean. This piece, this goes in there, but there's another layer that has to fit inside there too. So I'm wondering if they expect me to trim some stuff off these. I got to do some research and figure it out. But this is a pretty good start. It's a very complicated corner because there's a lot of stuff going on just right on this one corner. Outrigger's coming up, top hat's coming in, this closeout piece, the outer piece, this inner piece, and then there's this valance here that goes under the doors. That all fits in there. So I'll do some more fiddling and see what I can do. Okay, I got it a little farther again. First of all, I got this closeout piece in. This is kind of bad here, so I'm gonna have to do a little patch there. That one's a pretty easy one. This will fit. This, I'm not totally sure how this works yet here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm ready to cut that now to make this fit in here. It's kind of baby steps. I gotta make sure I don't cut out too much metal. And then I had to see this piece is gonna fit in back here. So you can see the steps in this piece, because I was wondering about the steps here, and it does step in, so it's a pretty good piece. I think what I'll do is I'll screw everything together before I do any welding, because it's a little frightening to weld this stuff up when you're not sure. All right, I'll continue on. All right, I'll see what I can do here. All right, so I guess I need to mark this. As long as I'm confident knowing where this goes. Just one spot weld here I gotta drill out. Maybe two. really good. This piece goes in here. And this piece. Almost. Need more clamps. That's pretty good. I think I might hang the door just to kind of get things more lined up. But I'll do some more thinking and some research. I just want to make sure I got this all right. All right. All right, I pushed the Mango up against the wall. This is my long-term project, so I'm just gonna take a little pause on it. I've been doing some research on this intersection. It's gonna be pretty cool when it's done, but there's quite a bit of work there yet. So I pushed it up against the wall because I have another project that I picked up that's kind of a little short-term project. So you'll see videos about this, but that's where I'm at. So thanks a lot for subscribing. I appreciate it. And the comments are great. And we'll talk to you soon.